Hey everyone, coming to you today to talk about self-care not being selfish. Out for my talk and walk here, sun's shining, wind's blowing all over the place, so it's always interesting. So coming to you today with that thought of self-care is not selfish. Us expecting someone else to take care of us, someone else taking on that burden of taking care of us, that's actually the selfish part of that, right? We actually have to have enough self-worth, enough thoughts on that where we're like, okay, you know what? I am worth taking that time to take care of myself, whatever that looks like. Yesterday I posted all about self-love. There's some great tips there. Check out that post. But to really think about, you know what? I am worth all this effort. I am worth all the time that I put into myself. And if I don't do that, yeah, who is going to take care of me? Who is that person that's going to eventually take care of me? I think in nursing, we see these patients all the time, right? Like, I haven't been to the doctor in 30 years. I haven't, eaten the right way. I've done things, smoking, drinking, that kind of stuff, which we all know a lot of that is to numb feelings. So sometimes you have to work through some of these actual feelings that we have. And that's where the worth comes in as well, right? So you're not always feeling like you're worth the effort of preparing that awesome meal, of taking that pause, of taking that time to just stop and breathe and reset, not for taking the time to go out for a walk, to actually, realize that I don't want to do some of these things, that I'm maybe not happy at my job or in relationships or the way those relationships are going, or not happy with your hair, so you change it up. You got to pivot sometimes. So stop and think about that, right? Like, your self-worth, is that really kind of holding you back? And these patients that come in and we're taking care of them, so who is that in your life that if you're not taking care of you, who's going to take care of you? So take responsibility for all this stuff, right? Show yourself that love, give yourself that care to actually process all the stress that's going on in your life, to recognize these feelings, feel them, acknowledge them, name them, kind of work through them, and then actually decide too, is it worth feeling that way? Or can I let it go? Is it actually taking away from what's going on in my life? If it's not serving me, release it. That's my favorite word, right? Just release it. Just let it go. You're like, hey, and that sounds so easy for you just to say that. It takes practice. It takes work. But guess what? You're worth it. So get out for a walk today. It's windy, as you can see. But hey, it's February and it's like 50 degrees here. So get out and enjoy it while you can. So remember, self-love, self-care, it's not selfish. And maybe you need to write that some places and keep repeating that to yourself. I am not being selfish. If I'm not doing this, then I'm being selfish. I'm empowering myself. I am worth it all. And I can actually help other people when I'm taking care of myself, right? We are in nursing, we are in healthcare, where it's our job to actually help other people, right? We can't do that if we're drowning in our own kind of crazy survival mode, not taking the lunch, not taking our breaks, not doing kind of those basic needs for ourselves. How in the world are we supposed to help everybody else? So if this resonates with you, having some issues with maybe some seeing your own worth and being able to take care of yourself, always reach out. I'm here to guide you. Been through it all, going through it all, still working through things. Everything's always a work in progress. But once you can kind of realize that, you know what, I'm worth it. It really is a great place to be. So everyone have a great Wednesday. This is Wellness Wednesday. As I said, I'm here supporting you guys, guiding you to transform your burnout so you can do more than just survive, right? We're actually trying to get into this spot of thriving. We are getting into this spot of thriving. So let's thrive together. All right, everyone. I will talk to you all soon.